fireworks show that goes along with these two songs. They couldn't make it this weekend. Well, we don't have fireworks, but we do have the canned chili, and if you eat enough of that, there will be your own fireworks after the show. I like to mention my sponsor, V80 Chili.
Can I get a witness?
Can I get a witness? Amen. Hey, hey, Woody Guthrie, I wrote you this song. Y'all ever heard that song called Ode to Woody Guthrie by Bob Dylan? Well, I saw this video one time of Bob Dylan as a documentary on Bob Dylan. He did that song, and I was thinking, wow, that's really cool. Bob Dylan used to follow Woody Guthrie around. His biggest influence, much like my influence was Jimmy Buffett. And I thought, why didn't somebody write a song to Jimmy Buffett? And I thought, well, why doesn't somebody become me? So I wrote this song, and I wrote it and I played it in bars, usually after 10 p.m. when people were well lubricated. And it was kind of like my 10 o'clock song, you know. And then I put it into a song contest in this magazine called American Songwriter Magazine. And every month they would feature lyrics from songs that won this contest. First, second, third place. First place won a guitar and some merchandise and a certificate and things like that. Well, I put this song in the contest, and apparently that week or month, not a lot of other people entered it or something. And damned if I didn't win first place. They put my picture in the magazine, just like on the cover of the Rolling Stone. All that mad jazz, you know. And I'd be damned if my song wasn't in a magazine that had Bob Dylan in the same magazine. Because of him, I thought about writing a song about Jimmy. And one day, some fella saw me playing this song on the internet. YouTube, to be exact. I had 14 views on my YouTube video because I watched it 11 times. Taylor watched it one time. My mom and dad almost watched it a full time, but they had to get up and answer the phone because AARP was calling. That gave me 12.5 views. Some other fella thought it was an actual Jimmy Buffett song. He watched it the full time because he thought it was. That gave me 14. I was a hit. Well, some fella saw this video and he showed it to Jimmy Buffett. And then they started linking it to these other web pages that were affiliated with Margaritaville. And I got up one Sunday morning and I was doing my normal Sunday morning coffee routine. I got up and I checked my email. And I had this email from a guy that said, hey, Jimmy Buffett likes your song. You should give me a call. And I thought it was a prank. So I called the guy up and he said he worked for Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett really liked it and he wanted me to send him some music and for me to check my YouTube page. And so I went to my YouTube page. I had 4,000 views overnight. You know how much money you make when you get 4,000 views overnight? Enough to eat canned chili for about a week. Or not any money at all, actually.
That's right.
Well, Jimmy Buffett heard this song. They invited me out to a concert, and Jimmy Buffett met me, and he told me he liked it, and he ended up writing me a whole nother verse to this song about me, writing a song about him, which was crazy. They call that a twist of fate. And then I got a record deal on Jimmy Buffett's record label, toured all over the country. And now, tomorrow, if you have Sirius XM satellite radio or just the internet, you can tune in to my radio show on Radio Margaritaville from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. If you don't have Sirius XM, just go to margaritaville.com, click on the word listen. It's free. You don't have to sign up for nothing. He's the only radio station on Sirius XM that is completely free to anybody who can just go to the website and click the button. Don't cost a dime. Here's my song I wrote about Jimmy. Well, dear Jimmy Buffett, I wrote you this song, and I hope that you like how it goes. You see, for 20 years now I've studied your music, and there ain't a single song I don't know. And I grew up like you in that Mississippi sand and followed your every move. No, sir, I'm not a stalker, I'm just a songwriter, trying to make it like you. Yeah, 'cause you got those planes and restaurant chains, tequila and land shark beer. Well, dear Jimmy Buffett, if you're hearing this song, I could sure use a record deal this year. Well, you told my buddies that putting rum in their blenders, that's how every Monday morning should start. Yes, and every room in my house has a copy of songs you know by heart. No, sir, I'm not a sailor, but I feel like one now, 'cause you put my heart in the sea. Yeah, but you must have learned something I never did that made you more money than me. Yeah, 'cause you got those planes and restaurant chains, tequila and land shark beer. Well, dear Jimmy Buffett, if you're hearing this song, I could sure use a record deal this year. Now I'm going to try my best to impersonate Jimmy Buffett up here and do his verse that he wrote about me. Would that be okay with y'all? Now you have to pretend for a minute that I'm not endorsed by a chili company, and I actually have $25 cheeseburgers and casinos and resorts all across the country. That guy's such a genius, man, isn't he? I've got his name tattooed on my lower back. Just kidding, here we go.
This is Free Buffett.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Buffett. Well, Matt, when I started, it was no big secret. I was digging through oysters for pearls. It wasn't about fame, it wasn't about fortune, it was simply about meeting pretty girls. With a little hard work, luck and talent, I'd say that those are the keys. And never stop dreaming and never stop scheming, and I hope you're as lucky as me. Yes, I got those planes and restaurant chains, wanna buy you a cold land shark beer. Well, dear Mad Hoggatt, I did hear your song, and that's the reason that you are here. Yeah, I got those planes, t-shirts and keychains, and a cold land shark beer. Yeah, dear Mad Hoggatt, I love that song. Let's talk about that record this year. Y'all seem like a pretty good crowd. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. This song could have been about anybody. Luckily, Jimmy Buffett was my hero at the time. But if my hero had been anybody else and I'd written the song about him, this story would probably not have been the same, and I probably wouldn't even be here for you right now. And I hope y'all have enjoyed the show. Have y'all enjoyed the show tonight? Something different, right? Let me give you an example of what this song could have been, and luckily it wasn't. It's about to be, shit's about to get real up in here, folks. Well, dear Justin Bieber, I wrote you this song, and I really don't give a damn if you like how it goes. You see, for 7 years now, my kids have been listening to that crap of yours on the radio. And my miniature schnauzer chewed up your doll, even he thinks your music is lame. Boy, if that's what it takes to sell 1 million records, me and Taylor are gonna give ours away. Yeah, 'cause you got those shoes, sissy hair too, fake prison tattoos, posters, and signs. I miss Prince. Well, dear Justin Bieber, if you want to see a real show, you should go see Jimmy Buffett sometime. Woo! Yeah, 'cause he's got those planes, t-shirts and keychains, bumper stickers and all sorts of things. But I can tell you one thing that he ain't got. That's a view from the stage at the Horse Pens 40 tonight. So dear Jimmy Buffett, if you're hearing this song, tune into my show on Sirius XM Radio Margaritaville. That's channel 24 on your radio Margaritaville. Sirius XM dial tomorrow at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central or something like that. Shit, I don't know. But it starts at 4 p.m. so you should make sure to tune into it, because if you don't, you're not American. Well, dear Jimmy Buffett, if you're hearing this song, I could sure use a record deal this year. So why